Welcome to another Quantum Conversation, brought to you by AcousticHealth.com. I'm Loren Gailey, and I invite you to sit back as we enter the quantum realm, that space of the greater part of you. It is your connection to infinite possibilities, infinite potential, and infinite mastery. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We are excited to be with Marlenea Johnson, who is here to uplift us today, to do some soul healing. It's really releasing the negativities. So we welcome you to this audio version of Quantum Conversations. Let's welcome Marlenea. Hello, welcome.
Hi, Lauren. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here today.
Get ready for upliftment. This is our high vibe conversation. And as we get there to soul healings, which you're going to do with our Zoom audience, let's talk about you first. Tell us about the skills that you have. You are a dream life activator, and you help people with their magical manifestations. You can feel energy and emotions, and that's what makes you a beautiful healer and a great facilitator for joy. Tell us about yourself. How did you wake up or come into these skills?
Well, I believe that I was actually born with them. And when I was like around 3 years old, I was sitting in my room, and actually I was crying out to God to take me away, because I had read it in a book at the doctor's office, how a young little boy was sick and he was in so much pain that he raised his hand so that God would take him. And in my childhood, there was a lot of abuse, where it was emotional and physical. So you never knew when you were going to get, beat up, basically. And it was terrorizing. So I got very depressed, and I had anxiety attacks as a 3-year-old. And I was in my room, and I was always told, you're a mistake, you're not wanted here, and all that. And think about that as 3-year-old, right? So anyway, I'm in my room, and I started raising my hand and saying, God, take me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. And then I'd pull my arm down because I was scared to die. I was scared to live and scared to die. And at the same time, unaware, my grandmother was, she was over in her home, and she heard a voice out loud say to get me out of that house now. So she made the phone call and asked my mom if she can have one of her kids. And my mom said, which one? And she waited a minute. Then she said, me. And my mom said, go ahead, take the brat, right? And I was the best kid they had. So anyway, I went with my grandmother for about a year. And during that time, I learned about, prayer. I learned about fasting. I learned about angels and connecting, right? And we were always out in nature. We were always creating things together. So I got very crafty as well. But at 3 years old, knowing, to connect to God in a house like that, to me, still amazes me at this point. And after a year, I was sent back to my family, and it was the same thing over and over. And probably about 14, 15 years old, I started noticing that people were coming to me that I didn't even know anywhere I was, telling me their problems, asking me for solutions, and I would immediately know what to tell them. And then I would hear back from them and say, hey, that really worked. I'm like, what? Because I would forget. There was just so many, things. But when I got married, it was another vicious cycle where he took to drinking and got abusive, cheating, tried to kill me many times. My life was spared over and over again throughout my life, really. And angels kept coming and showing up to me physically. or in a dream, or they would tug me on the shirt and tell me to go somewhere and do this, and I would end up helping somebody there. It just was like a routine, a daily thing. And one day I decided, well, this must be my calling, right? And so I continued doing what I was doing. And one night I heard the audible voice say to me, make a video. And I said, what's a video? Because I had no idea. My daughter helped me make a video about healing cancer people. And that went out on the internet. And we made a beautiful water scene in the background of it, and very relaxing. And I got a lot of people responding that their tumors were going away, good reports, cancer disappeared. And that was the beginning of that. And then I found people coming to me, telling me their problems at my house. One was like, she didn't have enough money for an electric bill. And I said, okay, let's do this. And I did some work with her. And when she stood up, there was change underneath her. And she said, here, this must be yours. I said, no, that manifested. That wasn't on the sofa. So I handed it to her. I go, this is your beginning so that you can believe. And the next day, money showed up and she was able to pay her bill. So amazing things are happening in my work. It's not just physical, it's not just money, it's mental clarity. People are getting amazing results in every area of their life. The best way to put it is I woke up the day they told me I was a mistake. I got strong and said, I don't think so, right? And then the angels were always here. They're here right now. I can feel their presence. They were really strong a little while ago. It was hard to stand up. So I want everybody to understand that why we are all here together. Of course, there is a reason we're all here. You may feel energy going through your being. It's best to sit down when I'm on a call because I never know what's going to happen. But it's always good. You may get dizzy, you might get hot, you might feel tingles, and you might feel nothing at all. But something is happening as I'm talking right now, because a lot of people's energy systems are off a beat or two, and it's going to be adjusted during the call. So I'm ready for that.
Well, I just have to say, what a remarkable experience as a young child to wake up. Were you 3 years old when your parents said, take this child? Or were you a little bit older at that point?
I was 3.
You were 3. So to wake up at 3, to go through that, most of us who would experience something like that would carry that energy for so long, and it would just create just a life of, a disempowered life. But here you were able to see in hindsight that you woke up at that time. And, I just say that's remarkable. And we thank you for working with the angels, for not succumbing to such negativity. How did you ever heal that relationship with your parents? What happened there?
Yeah, we wow, everybody, I guess, learned to tolerate it because we didn't know what else to do as children. We were frightened for our lives at times. And I found myself in my room with music playing, and I would write poetry. So that would help me a lot. But what I did have happen to me was one night I was up and I said, I gotta, get some sleep. And I couldn't. So I kept saying, you gotta put me to sleep. And I was saying it over and over for a good 3 hours. And I said, because I gotta get up at 7 a.m. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I won't be able to pass this test I gotta take. So that night, I was really determined, right? And I kept saying, you got to put me to sleep. And then I said, well, I quit. And I grabbed a blanket to get up. And as soon as I did, I heard a very loud echoing light switch go on. And a light shined directly on me, like a big square from the ceiling down. And of course it alerted me, you know. So I was sitting up and I'm like, and then I saw like these golden stars coming down on me. And I was in awe. And then I started seeing a form showing up, and it ended up to be a very huge angel. The angel's head was through the ceiling. The hands were huge, and they were reaching towards me. And in my mind, I said, don't touch me. So they held back, because they always do, you know, what we say. They don't just enter in, you know, unless it's emergency. So all of a sudden, like, I thought I was going to die, you know. I thought, here they come, they're taking me to heaven, right? I didn't know no better. And all the angel did was reach over me and sprinkle some golden dust or something on me. I fell back in the bed, and I heard that light switch go off, like there was a microphone attached to a light switch. And I opened my eyes as I was laying there, and it was dark in the room again. So I turned on my side and went to sleep. I woke up in the morning with the alarm going off, and I said, I passed my test. So yeah, amazing things happen, Lauren. It's like, wow, I'm driving down the street and all of a sudden a truck will go by and it'll say like a message to me, and it's so clear. I'm like, wow, that's exactly what I needed to hear today. So yesterday's message was, you choose, we deliver. Okay. So, so the angels are saying to all of us, what you choose, we will deliver. All right.
So be very aware of what we're choosing.
You're going to receive it. So
beautiful. I wanted to just say the poetry aspect. Would you consider that was your higher self coming through, and that's why it was so soothing?
Yeah. And then after that, amazingly, I found out there was an astronaut who wrote a poem and he stuck it on the moon.
Oh.
And yeah. And I don't know how I got drawn to the NASA channel one night. I don't watch that stuff. And I was, you know, in my late 20s, and I'm watching that, like, it must have been the angel saying, look at this. And they read his poem. And I am not kidding you. It was the same poem that I wrote, a couple words different. And I was like stunned. I'm like, wow. But then I realized that my poetry was turned into music and song. So I have songs that are written and copywritten. I had two songs actually go out across the world. So, I mean, I've had amazing things when they would tell me, you're not good enough, you'll never amount to nothing, you know, you were a mistake. It was like heaven was backing me up. The universe was backing me up, saying, show her who she really is, right? And then she can help others. So my gift is coming from where I was to where I am and where I'm going. I don't go in the past. I don't live there. I live right now. I'm not living in tomorrow. I'm living in the right now, here and now. I learned to do that. They took away negative words, negative thoughts. I was not able to tolerate much negative conversations. All right. If I find myself in one of those negative talk, I bounce right out of it and start talking positive, because I know that our words have power. Our thoughts have power, but our words are more powerful because our mind hears our voice saying it.
Yes. Well, so much support that you've received from the angels. And, you know, again, I just have to say, to be so young and to be able to transcend that, it is remarkable. And here we are today. So then when you're doing soul healing sessions, that's our focus today.
Mhm.
And you can see other people's energy. What's going on with a soul healing session? What are you doing? Are you being guided and assisted by the angelic realm?
Yes, very much so. I can hear it. They tell me exactly what it is before I even connect with the person, for the most part. And sometimes I'm given names. I'm given, information that's personal. Um, and it just depends on what their soul is ready to release at that point, because your soul is you. It's the entire being of you and who you are. So your emotions, your body's connected, your auric field, right? All your organs, your blood, right? It's all connected to your higher self and your soul, your spirit, your being, all right? Your energy field around you is all engaging in your vibration. Your soul has a song, and if the song is off, you'll know, because your life is out of order, right? So if your soul song was something happy, right? I'm the happiest girl in the whole USA. Shine on me, sunshine, walk with me, Lord. It's a beautiful zippity doo dah day, right? And that's your soul song. And your song is saying, help, right? I need somebody, help. Your soul song is off. You are hearing someone else's soul song. All right. And that's a sad vibration. So your soul cannot be on its purposeful journey. So you will come as you are, and there's no judgment. I've helped many people with many different things, and we'll look at it and we'll open the book and we'll pull that out in whatever way I'm guided to take it out. And we will always replace it with the opposite. So if you have, we'll say, an issue with relationships, and you believe that all your relationships are terrible and whatever, and you're sad and there's a lot of emotions attached to it, and your soul's crying out, let me be free, let me be free. And you're saying, but I'm stuck to this belief. So we see the two. We see the two misaligned vibrations and the misaligned beliefs. And we go in and we see where they came from. They may have come from your ancestral lineage. They may have come from what you learned from watching your parents, right? And so what happens is, a lot of times you pick up that belief and you carry it with you, and it continues as a negative pattern or a negative story. So we come in and work that out of you. We shift you out of that vibration and that timeline, and we reverse it, unwind it, and send it where it needs to go. And we bring you out of that struggle. And your life changes and you change. You feel better. And I had one lady who was in therapy for, I don't know, was it 20 or 30 years? We had a 30-minute session. She said, in 30 minutes, you have done for me what those years of therapy could never do. Because they would give you pills. Medicine does not cure an emotion. I don't care what they give you. Anxiety pills are not going to heal anxiety. They may calm you down, but they're not going to heal the root. We want to heal the root. What is the root of that is happening in your life? Now, there's a lot of things that are happy, joyful, and fun. And those are the things we want to focus on more of. Give that more power. But I give people homework. I check in on them, see how they're doing. Yeah.
Wow. Again, I want to say that you're an earth angel. You're an earth angel in body and guided by the angels at 3 years old. And again, just thank you for it. So, here we are. So you help people and you help shift energy. I'm going to put this out right now to our Zoom audience. If you're on Zoom and you would like to have a soul healing with our beautiful guest today, go ahead and raise your hand or put a note in the chat box and we can unmute you and we can have you share. So when we're talking about energy and negative energy, or even the soul healing sessions, let's look at our collective. Can you feel into our collective group, and do you do something for the group, or is it more individualized?
Both.
Okay. Let's do a mini, let's do something for our collective group, and maybe just a few minutes or whatever you feel compelled to do, because that would be really interesting. We're going to be able to see your sense of intuition and your empathicness and all that.
Okay. So let's all just ground into the energy right now and just drop your shoulders and relax. We are in a sacred space. You are loved. You are greatly loved. Oh, right now, I'm going to call in your angels, your team of angels. There are 3 people listening right now that the angels have been trying to reach. They keep nudging you, sending you messages, your intuition, you hear them, and you know who you are. And the angels are going to really amp it up because they want you to follow your dreams. They want you to follow your guidance. And we're going to clear where you've been your own stumbling block. And although it's a mystery, and there's fear behind that, fear of change and fear of moving forward, your angels are here to say, we're going to meet you on the other side. So they want you to take a step of faith, as we call it, and go forward with your dream, with your plan, because there is great reward at the end of that. Just moving forward, just taking a leap of faith, just taking a chance, we might say. And for the rest of the group here and on the replay, we're going to run the rings of harmony around you, like the rings that go around Saturn, like hula hoops that are golden. They're coming down from the universe around each and every one of us right now. And they are just continuously coming down over us. And as they are taking with them all this collective debris and old energies and dark attachments to the dark, the fear, the worry, the anxiety. I'm going to ask that as they come down over us, go down to our feet and sink into Mother Earth to be recycled. And now we're going to pull up the earth in through our feet. We're going to open up the little doorways underneath our feet in the center. We're going to drop the plugs down that are in our feet. We're going to plug into Mother Earth again, into balance. Into balance. Some are off balance. And the atmosphere has been moving rather quickly. So we're going to calm that down and balance you back in. Adjust your speed so that you can be on balance, in balance, feeling worthy, feeling grounded, feeling supported. Activate that now. Energize it now. Spring it forward now. Flow it through the legs and into the hip joints, and balance the hip joints right now, and balance the spine. Put back all their backbone, their empowerment into the backbone right now, into your backbone. Where all the emotions were in the heart and the mind and the stomach. We're going to pull them out and swing it over your head and put it back into your backbone, into your spine. Give you back your backbone. That empowerment right now, standing up in your own power, taking charge of yourself and your life right here, right now, this very moment. We're going to go up into the neck and give you a gentle massage, wiping all that energy off each arm right now. That heaviness, shouldering responsibilities and the world's responsibilities. And any attachments there, pains in the neck, energy. We're going to pull that out and we're going to send it off with Archangel Michael. And we're going to put your head in balance, putting it back on its axis straight now, clearing the mind, allowing it to adjust to this new vibration, this new frequency balance right now, the male and the female brain, the truth and the false, the dark and the light, opening the third eye to see the truth, to know the truth, clearing the entire brain field, everything that entitles you to have, to be allowed to have it now. And why not? Why not? The angel is saying, why not have it now? Why do you resist having it now? Who taught you that you couldn't have it? Why would you believe that? We are going to have to do a soul session for those people still stuck in their head with beliefs. Let's clear the face of all the stress. Clear the ears of all the stress. Clear the eyes of all the stress. The throat of all the stress. The stomach of all the stress. The heart of all the stress. The arms and legs and ligaments, joints, muscles. Be cleared of all the stress right now. And we're going to bring in a gentle flow of peace, harmony, love. And we're going to send in some victory energy for everyone today. Today is a day of victory. Receive it now. Allow it now. Accept it now because it belongs to you. Receive it well. Namaste.
Yay, victory. Yay, victory. Okay, that feels so good. Oh my gosh, as you were clearing the body, I could feel it. Absolutely. I felt it through the hips. I felt it through the heart. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. I mean, I've got goosebumps because of it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just coming back myself. My eyes are watering. And I'm like, if I stood up, I'd fall over because the power, the presence is very strong right now. So, woo.
Victory, victory, victory energy. That feels so good. There's no worries when we have that victory energy. Oh,
Yeah, write that down, right? When you get time, people, write down the word victory. Okay.
yes. I wrote it down and I underlined it. Yay.
Yeah, and remember when you say your affirmations, right? I have the victory. So when your mind starts that lovely negative talking chatter, and you're having that conversation in your head, which is negative, and everybody gets that now and then, just out loud say, I got the victory, shut up. You know, really, I mean, you got to tell yourself to shut up sometimes. I learned to tell people that too. I was on a call recently and a woman was stuck in the vibration of nothing works for them. They're crying and carrying on in the story.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, because the angel prompted me to do this. And the angel said, I want you to stop her. I said, okay. So I said, I'm going to say something I never said ever, but this is coming. And I said, I'm pointing my finger right at you through this summit. And she's, rah, 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 rah. And, and I said, well, whatever her name was, I said, I command you to laugh right now. I said, I command you to laugh. Now here she's crying and it stunned her. And it stunned the host and it stunned everybody on the call, including me. And she stopped and she burst out laughing and couldn't stop. Okay, so look in the mirror. Look in your mirror someday and point at yourself. I command you to smile. I command you to laugh. This is a good day, right? Talk to yourself in a positive way. It works. It'll help you. My affirmations are different from the way other people do them, you know? So I use like, instead of I am, things like that, I will just be like, I already have it, you know, whatever it is. And I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, wow, you're beautiful today. Oh man, you look great. You know, oh, you're strong, you know, you're powerful. You got the victory, whatever it is. And I just tell myself the truth. All right. So,
Wow.
yeah. And I didn't learn that from my childhood. I can tell you that.
You didn't learn it from your childhood.
Nope.
Didn't.
It was given to me by a gift and I use it and I share it with people freely. And those that are, you know, ready to accept it, right? And override those beliefs and those emotions, the emotions you're carrying. In my family, there was a big emotion of worry, all right? And I didn't know about it. And I was given that knowledge. And I said, oh, worry, big one. So I had to sit down and say, why were they worrying and go through all that? And why would they want to give that to me? You know, things like that. Cause I'll be sitting here singing, dancing, and all of a sudden I'll start worrying about something. I'm like, worrying about what? And then I got to go, shut up. I'm dancing now. So
I'm dancing now.
yeah.
Well, you know, I want to say one thing, the dancing video that you did, maybe we can play a little snippet of it as we end our show today. That's how I connected with you. And I said, wow, it's true. It is really true. You call it dancing clean.
Yes.
And, you know, if we can do this every day, you know, we've talked about this in the past. If we have playlists of our favorite songs, we just begin moving our body and we literally do shift our vibration. So it is, you know, I also heard, you know, when you said that you would just bring in the opposite energy. And we've learned that ascension is doing the opposite of what we've been taught.
Yeah. And it's not always easy because it's embedded, you know, and it bounces back unless we get rid of the root. So if somebody has, we'll just say they have a negative family generational curse, whatever, and everybody is poor, all right, they work hard and they can never get ahead, kind of thing like that. Now that's embedded in them. So when they come to me, they're like telling me that story, and I'm like, okay. So for each one is different, but I can say to them, you would like to change that story? Yes. Okay. Well, these are the things you need to do. So it's hard for them to comprehend how talking opposite will start to help them, or writing a gratitude list would start to help them. Get out of the family business, right? Then we got to go through a couple sessions sometimes to get rid of the curse, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It can't just be like, oh yeah, we're going to clear that now, because you got to clear different levels and what they can receive, because with a curse, there are, entities attached that don't want to let go. And you have to be a really gifted healer that isn't afraid of them, that knows their power, which I was given that gift and I'm not afraid of them. And, know exactly where to go with that person, how to lead them out of it, and also change their environment. Because if you look at somebody's house, you can tell their financial status. And I don't mean by their furniture. I mean by the clutter, right? So if you look at houses on the street, all right, for an example, when you see a house that the landscaping looks really nice outside, your mind says, oh, that's really nice. You feel a nice energy. But when you look at a house and it's all weeded up and no one cares about it, well, you can guarantee inside is all cluttered too. And their minds are cluttered. Do you know if your windows are dirty, you have confusion a lot of times? You get brain fog. This is going to make people want to clean today, Lauren.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's not funny, but it's so true. And I had to learn that as well, because in my home, I don't remember anyone doing anything but dishes and laundry. I can't remember anybody vacuuming but us kids. After a while, I did the cooking, the dusting, the cleaning, the rearranging of furniture, but I was being taught how to balance a house's energy at the same time. So we moved many, many times, and I was always the one they'd say, we're going to put you in the apartment. I didn't know why. And you're going to put the stuff, where it needs to go as we bring the truckloads of it over here. So they were clutter people. They loved bringing everything with them. And I would be rearranging the furniture as a young kid, right? And I did not know that after I would be doing some feng shui. So I'm like, yeah. And it just amazed me. And then girlfriends of mine would say, my living room is so small. And, I'm over there. I'm like, well, let's move that couch there and put that chair there and get rid of that. And it would be about 2 minutes. And all of a sudden the energy shifted in the room. I had no idea about feng shui energy or any of that. I just knew it, if we move that and get rid of that, this is going to be better. My mind already knew it. And in an instant, she'd say, wow, this feels much better. There's more space. We can move around. And I'm like, yeah. So I can remotely, change energy in places. It's just a gift that expands to a lot of areas,
And you are helping others to with their energy and make that connection as well. So this is called Soul Healing Sessions. We would like to do a few mini soul healing sessions with our Zoom audience. Again, if you're in our Zoom audience, go ahead and raise your hand or send a note in our chat, and we'll try to get to as many as we can. First, we are going to Destine. Destine, you can unmute yourself and say hello.
Hey,
Hi.
Lauren. Good to see you guys today. Hi, Marlena.
How are you?
I'm okay. Wow, these energies have been intense. I am dealing with some aspects of me where I'm starting to integrate aspects, and it's very interesting. It's very interesting, isn't it? It's like trying to find out about yourself that you did parts that you didn't even know. It's interesting.
Yup. And this month is actually with the planets that are playing in the atmosphere and everybody's charts, it's actually pulling these things up, you know. So some are getting exhausted, some people, and they need to rest, and others are being aware of, you know, their negative things that have happened in their life. It keeps replaying so that they can take notice of it and bring it forward to get healed. All kinds of things going on. So your soul is looking for the pieces of you that you left with other people, places, and things. How interesting.
Wow. Yeah.
So as you're using the word aspects, break it down to pieces of me. Where did you leave your joy? I'm going to just ask you one question. Where did you leave your joy?
Ooh.
What
I'm
guy?
not sure. I'm not sure, but
What a guy. There's a man.
I
A
left my joy with,
relationship.
you know,
You
a 30-year relationship. Does that sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been gone for a year and a half now.
Okay, good for you. Blessings. Yeah, I kept saying you left it with a man. You left it with a man. See, I'm getting I got it before you spoke. Yeah, but I wanted you to come forward with this. Well, this is the first thing. All right. So congratulations on setting yourself free from that. All right. And there's a lot of hurt, there's shame, there's pain, there's blame that comes up.
Yeah.
But I have to ask, would you like your joy back while we're on the call?
That would be really good.
All right. So I want you to focus on the word joy, Joy. Real simple word. Jump over yourself. I love that word joy. It's right on the side of me here on the wall in red letters. I want you to close your eyes and focus down at the floor in front of your feet for just a minute. And as you do, see the word joy on the floor, because that's where you threw it. Okay. Basically, it's on the floor in front of you. All right. And you gave up is what happened. So that's okay. So what we're going to want to do with you for a minute here is I want you to focus on the word joy, whatever color it is for you, that's fine. And I want you to breathe in through your nose. And as you do, I want you to visualize that joy, the vibration of joy is happiness, it's peace, right?
Yeah.
It belongs to you. So I want you to breathe that joy in to your nose and into your heart with me right here. Breathe in through your nose. The word Joy going up your nostrils and going right back into your heart and expanding that joy energy through your entire heart, the front and the back, allowing it to turn gold right now into a golden joy of love for you, respect for you. Yeah. And we're going to clear loneliness from detachment. We're going to clear that out of you right here, right now. Is that okay?
Please do.
All right. All right. So that's the first part for you today, is to bring back your joy essence to your soul and allow you to breathe in. I want you to breathe in again right now. breathe in a nice gold light energy coming in through your both nostrils and going up into your head and soothing that brain of yours. All right. And calming it down. You did the right thing. And then we're going to let that gold go through your arms and your fingers and wiggle your little fingers around and allow that gold to just expand out through your fingertips.
Mm.
And let the gold go down into your body, into your solar plexus, and clear up some of that gunk in the stomach. And we're going to let it go down through your legs and feet and shoot out through your toes, out through your toes. And as you look down on the floor, the joy is not there anymore. It's inside of you. How does that feel?
That feels good. That feels so grounding.
Yeah, much better for you. And there's more work to do, but I wanted to bring you back your joy because it was left behind.
Wow. That's wow. That's really good, Marlena. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We want to speak again, okay?
Yes, yes, for sure. We're friends, so we can do that.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to give somebody else a chance, but know that I am so grateful and many blessings to you and Lauren and everyone here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Destine.
Much
Thank you.
love, Lauren.
Thank you. So beautiful to see how you, Marlenea, you totally nailed that. You picked up on it. So we're going to go to our next caller. This time it's Trisha. Trisha, you can unmute yourself and say hello.
Hello. Hi, Loren. Hi, Marlenea. I don't really have a specific question, but I'm very sensitive to energy, and lots of things have been going on for all of us, and I'm just finding myself kind of feeling out of balance and worrying and all the things you've talked about, Marlenea. So I'll be quiet, and maybe you could just tap in and give me a little bit of healing.
Yeah, your story, right? Your story is right now, it's stress,
Yes.
right? Okay, so let me ask you, what are you stressed about?
Managing life, I guess, things that come up business-wise. My son-in-law's in the hospital right now with a very weird condition, and I'm just worrying about a lot of things. And I do get angel signs, and I do see that, and I do call upon them. But for whatever reason, like I have a friend in the Ukraine right now, I'm worried for his safety, all those kinds of things. And empathically, you just got to try and breathe through it, and just overwhelm, I guess, a little bit of overwhelm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So can I tell you something? You are actually gifted, right? And it's not gifted to worry, all right?
No.
You learn to worry, right?
Yeah.
So who taught you to worry?
Wow. I don't know.
Are you getting paid? Are you getting paid to worry?
No, that's for sure. I'm not.
All right.
No.
Because I wouldn't want to be at that job either. Okay.
Mhm.
The side effects of that job, right? There's no pay, there's lack of sleep, there's stress, there's anxiety, there's fear.
Yeah.
Anybody want this job? All right. No. Put that ad on Google, right? We're hiring for chronic worriers. All right.
Professional warriors.
Yeah, there you go. So that's what I was looking for, your laughter. Okay. Laughter is good luck and medicine. The word came up as leader before you started talking. So you actually have a leader position. All right. So you're not supposed to be a follower. You're supposed to take the lead. All right. And not follow anybody else's thing, not copying anybody else's thing. Now the people that you were not being paid to worry about, is that your problem?
Yeah, right. Right.
Is that person in the hospital your problem?
Right. No, they're not.
Okay. What made you think it was your problem?
Oh, I just love to take care of everybody.
Okay, so let's take a moment and ask you why you want to take care of everyone. Where inside of you says that I have to take care of them because if I don't, they're not going to make it. And
Yeah.
mama. All right, so that would be the mama skills coming up. And
You're
yeah,
very bang on.
yeah. So mama nurse, here's your aspirin. Yeah. So I like to make a little light of things, to get the person laughing, so people understand this. Please, I'm not making light of the people that are hurting right now. I'm trying to assist this beautiful being here. The soul song inside of you. And there's a message saying in belief that come up that you don't measure up.
Yeah.
That's a belief inside of you. Does that resonate?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I've done a lot of amazing things, and I believe on one side that I can do whatever I put my mind to. And then there's this thing in the back of my mind that says, oh, you don't measure up.
Right. Yeah. So see, we're spot on. So we're going to take that part of you that is true, the part that I can do anything I want at any time I want. I'm gifted. All right.
Mm.
I'm the lead. I lead myself.
Yes.
All right. By truth. And it doesn't matter what I think. Okay. Stinking thinker. Get out of here. Right. Yes. So when that part comes up, when it's trying to give you the negative story, which is not true, tell it to shut up.
Yeah.
Out loud, shut up. All right. You can say, shut up, I'm dancing. Shut up, I'm painting. Right? Shut up, I'm driving. Shut up, I'm sleeping. If you don't want to sleep, go somewhere else and chat all you want. Goodbye. Right? So you got to kind of take the lead, because you're the leader here. You're in charge of how you are right now. We're not living in yesterday. We're not living in tomorrow. We're going to live in right now. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Well said. Yeah.
All right. So I want you to picture a garbage bag real quick. A hefty, whatever it is. I don't care what it is. I want you to take the word worry and all of it. It's in your stomach. It's in your back. It's in your head.
Yes.
It's in your heart. All this worry.
Yeah.
All right. And I want you to put it in that hefty garbage bag, because tonight's garbage night.
Okay.
All right. And you can do this literally later. Anybody can do this. Real quick, zip it up and ship it out. Okay.
Got it.
Put in any worry. I'm worrying about this guy. I'm worrying about myself. I'm worrying about my work. I'm worrying about money. I'm worrying about the guy or lady in UK. I'm worrying if my voice sounds okay on the summit, whatever it is. All right. We're going to put it in that garbage bag for you, and we're going to tie it up. All right. And I'm going to ask for the angels to come and assist you doing this and taking that worry out to the garbage and put it in the garbage can and put the lid on it and out to the curb, and let the garbage men take it to the dump where it belongs. We're going to dump all your worry right now. Is that okay?
Absolutely okay.
All right. So I want you to find inside of you, scan your body right now. Is there any worry inside of you right now?
I feel a lot lighter.
All right. Scan again. Any worry inside of me? Come up.
Worry. Well, maybe we need to add a little bit to the bag.
All right. That's good. You can have 10 bags. I don't care what you do. So we're going to pull all this worry out of you that you will allow to come out of you, because there's still some in there that you just were like, well, this I got to hold on to because I'm a mother. No, that story's got to go. We only have a minute or two. So let's clear all the worry right now that we can from your higher self's perspective here. And what do we want to replace worry with?
Joy, laughter.
Good.
Love.
Let's fill you with peace.
Peace. Absolutely.
Peace is the word for you. Peace.
Yes.
Peace. Wonderful peace.
Peace.
Filling your mind with peace, your heart with peace, your stomach with peace.
Yes.
All right. Your house be filled with peace right now. And we're going to send healing into the people that you were not paid to worry about.
Thank you.
All right. And Archangel Raphael is the healing angel. So instead of you doing the work, you know what
Let
to do.
them.
The
Let the
angels,
angels.
yeah, just call on Archangel Raphael. Will you go to so-and-so? And will you go to so-and-so? Because I'm done. It's not my job. Thank you. Good night. I'm going to plant my garden.
Awesome.
See, you are the one hearing about these stories and people and things like that. And then your job is to go, okay, I'm just sending them love. I'm sending healing towards them.
Right.
Take care of them. Thank you. It's not your job to be the doctor, the nurse, God, you know, that's not your job. And it's up to their soul to want to fight their way out. Okay, like I did, because I could have chosen to raise my hand and say, take me away.
Right.
All right. And then I took it down because I said, no. And, you know, you have to let them know I want to stay here. Right. Now, there's times you're not going to like what's happening in your life. And that's when you really need to come back to me. And yeah, we need to deal with a couple other things. But for now, that's what we can do. And I really appreciate you allowing me to assist you today.
Thank you, Marlenea. I appreciate you too. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful souls. That was really, really good.
Oh, thank you, Trisha. Thank you. We have time for one more. Let's do Sonia. Sonia, hello. You can unmute yourself.
Ooh.
If Sonia is still around, otherwise we'll go to the next person. Okay, let's go to Vanita. Hi, Vanita, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, lovely ladies.
Hello.
Oh my God, this is such a beautiful call. And I have to share, I wasn't actually going to get on the call, but something nudged me because I was late. I'm like, oh no, don't join and interrupt. And it's like, go join. You need to join the call. I'm like,
okay. That's my angels.
I'm so glad I listened to my intuition and popped in. And I'm just resonating with so many messages that you're sharing, and the healings even for Trisha and the person before, and the whole thing about, cleaning and feng shui. So anyways, I'm not going to say much. I'm just going to let you tap in to see where I could use some of your beautiful guidance.
Wow. What's going on in your stomach?
I do have digestive issues, and I think I carry stress there as well.
Yeah. I'm led right to your stomach.
Okay.
All right. So, pick that up from your mother.
Yes.
Spot on, angels. Thank you.
Spot on.
All right. So it's an inherited
it is
stress, fear, energy there. Yeah. Hard to digest life for what it is and what it's been. So let's see if we can unblock some of that for you and give you a better digestive system. And your affirmation right now out loud with me, I can digest life more easily now.
I can digest life more easily right now.
How does that feel?
Feels good to say it.
Yeah, and it's the way we say it.
Yeah.
See, right now, if someone said you have a digestive problem and they said, well, this affirmation, just say, I can digest life easy. And your mind is going, no, I can't.
Yes.
So if you do it, I can digest life more easily now. And you feel into it, the more you say it, more easily now.
Yes.
Your mind's like, oh, really? Let's have that. You see?
Yes.
So it's the way we say things that works the best.
Yes.
And it might be a good thing to get a one-on-one with me
Okay.
so we can clear that inherited shame that's there as well. And other things popping up. And yeah. Oh, but I want you to breathe, and I want you to move your arms around now.
Okay.
Just move them around and let the energy move around, because you're focused so much on your stomach problem. So if you focus more on be the orchestra lady leading the orchestra, you know, and sing in your head whatever good song comes in your head. Okay. Like
Dancing
celebrate.
queen like you.
Yeah, whatever it is, Dancing Queen, Take Me to Funky Town. I don't care what you say. Celebrate Good Times, Come On, anything. All right, do that a lot. All right, so your focus gets off the problem. All right.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Vanita. Thank you. Thank you. And you know, we do have more moments. We're going to talk about ways that people can work with you and get a personal session. You've got some MP3s that are great for people to work with. First, let's do Sonia real quick because she is here. Hi, Sonia.
Hi, could you hear
Hi.
me?
Yes, Sonia. Hi.
Hi, hi. Thank you for coming back to me.
Yes.
Okay, wow, this has been touching on every aspects of what is going through, what I'm going through. So I would just like to anchor it in, you know, even more for all of us around the energy of what's coming up for me is just joy feeling stolen by just being a mother or being a caregiver. You know, that joy of feeling that my life doesn't matter.
Yeah, you know what came up? Here's your belief in the back of your head that's there and you don't even know it. I want to make a lasting impression. So I'm working hard, really hard to do it. I got to keep doing this. And you're stressed out and you're exhausted.
I am.
Are you being paid to be exhausted? Anybody out there? Woo! I quit.
I'm not getting.
I want you to say, I quit.
I quit.
Thank you.
I quit.
Yeah. All right. I am not being paid for this job, and you know, benefits are exhausting. Okay.
Yeah.
And trying
Cleaning
to
up behind others is what.
I
cleaning up
understand
behind others.
the mama thing, right? If the kids are small, but man, when they're teenagers, well, hello, mommy time. All right. All right.
Yes.
So, caregiver. All right. Let's clear some of the burdens off of your neck and shoulders. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Oh,
Ooh.
let's pull that off of your back. Wow, that's too much.
Ooh,
You got a bag of sorrow on there too.
Yeah, I got a lot of sorrow.
All right, so let's drop it. Let's drop that sorrow right now, right here, right now. All your sorrow and all the reasons why. Let's clear and let you go now. Drop it on the ground. You know, like a backpack. I want you to actually take the backpack physically off of you. So the strap off of your left arm, take your right arm and move that strap off of your arm. And then take the left arm and move the strap of that backpack off of your right arm. And let it drop behind you, because that's the past. And when you drop it, you're going to hear it. It's got everything in there. It's got pipes and all in there, believe me. It's like at times you wanted to hit somebody with a pipe. All right. I don't know why, but whatever. All right. Like a metal pipe or something. So we're going to drop that on the ground.
Yes.
Maybe times when they hurt you, you know, that's sorrow too. So all that junk, that crap, it's gone. And don't look back. Okay. I want you to walk forward. Two steps forward. Visualize yourself going 2 steps forward and smiling, actually literally smiling right now. Oh.
Mm.
And actually allow the feeling of that smile to go through you right now. Stop resisting joy and peace and mama time, me time. Oh, you're entitled to a break. Would you like to take a short break?
Yes.
Okay, so without it being a break from being exhausted or sick or anything like that, let's clear all that, and anything that doesn't allow you to take a break, even if it's to go for a ride by yourself into a parking lot or a park, 15 minutes a week, whatever it is for you. And if we need to call somebody in to babysit or to whatever, we're going to ask the angels to assist you finding that someone. And you don't have to stand guard and worry about what's going on. Let's have that. Whew. Allow that.
Yes.
And we want to hear about your mini vacation.
Oh, yeah. It'll be a Sedona one. Mm.
So breathe in and breathe out. How do you feel?
Like my whole body is just waves of expansion just being pulled, expanded like
Good.
water.
Very good. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the beautiful wave. The waves of peace, the waves of joy, the waves of
Waves
being.
of love. It's
Yeah.
came in. Riding the waves of love.
That's a beautiful new song I'm going to have to write now. Oh,
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
you're
Just,
welcome.
yeah, sending so much love out to everyone. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Sonia.
Thank you.
And let's go surfing on the waves of love.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds great.
Surfing. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Thank you for your laughter. Thank you for your joy. Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
Oh, that's so fun. It's so fun to see you work, Marlenea, because you are very intuitive and spot on. You nailed every single person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And this is how you help people. What a beautiful teacher. You can do it extremely fast as well. In personal sessions, they're 30 minutes. And look at what can be done in just a few minutes. So we can see how that 30-minute mark will do a lot of ground, cover a lot of ground. So let's talk about your special offer right now in our chat box. I'm putting it in, and the link to your special offer, of course, it's here on this webpage as well. Can you talk about the MP3s that you have and how those work, and also your personal session?
Yeah, so for today's offer, I put together a beautiful soul healing package. Now, in package A, there are 11 MP3s. All right, the 11 MP3s are to be done one at a time. All right, one day you do the first one. All right, get a night's sleep, and then do the second day. So for 11 days, we're going to be working together. When you're working with these, know that the energy is doing what it needs to do for you individually. All right. And everything is very powerful, more than I could do today. But we go through and we do a healing session for relief from stress. All right. Then we do a healing session for releasing years of worry. Then after we have done those two, we need to replace them. So your body and your mind have to get rid of the other stuff and get a rest cycle. And then we come in and we add on day 3 a shot of confidence. All right. Because you were full of stress. Now you need some confidence. You were full of worry. You need confidence. Day 4, we give you a shot of motivation. Then we will, after you have that, then we're going to release the brain fog and confusion. All right. Day 6, process of elimination, decluttering, lots of fun. Decluttering your energy and your home energy and everything that entails. All right. Day 7, we're going to be releasing all the tension. And then we're going to bring you into a healing session for healing the root chakra. Very important, so that you can manifest. All right. When the root chakra is off, you're manifesting everything you do not like. Let's put it that way. Then we're going to detox and cleanse your organs. That's very powerful. Then we're going to heal the heart chakra. And on day 11 together, we're going to bring in life balancing for your soul. And it's very powerful. I added in a PDF, which was very enlightening to me, the root of emotional imbalance according to your organs. All right. So when you have a certain emotion, your organ that's associated to that emotion is out of balance. All right. You'll find gallstones, right? When your mind says, what a gall they had. All right. So we locate that. And also what's in the PDF is what foods will trigger negative emotions and what foods will stop it. So it's really great. I mean, the package A is really, really powerful, healing. And then what I was instructed to do with B, and you get A with B, there are a track for everybody's birth sign. You have a unique song, like I talked about. And if you are on the cusp, like I am, then you can play both songs. It will not hurt you. I have played them all, of course, but yeah, you feel more alive listening to your soul song for you specifically, your birth sign. You must be in sync with your song, with your vibration, with your element and your energy. So you need to listen to those songs at least once a week to just reboot it. And I added in item 13 there was activating your soul star, which is actually activating your unique soul star chakra, connecting your soul to source. All right. And it's very powerful. And then we blast you with universal love, the blast of universal love frequency vibration, where we ground you and you feel supported, and you get the download of divine love codes. And when you are in love, like in that vibration of love, love starts coming to you in all kinds of forms. And we all deserve to be loved and hug ourselves. Then we have be aligned for the best outcomes now instead of the negative outcomes. Okay. It's a quick clearing, stopping you from receiving your best outcome, whatever was stopping you from receiving that, and bringing you a solution. We want to unlock your inner joy. So it's a beautiful, energetic, healing music that opens up your inner joy, and your entire body starts feeling it. More joy, more money. I want people to know that. Okay. Then we have the affirmations that are there. So there's a set of motivational affirmations that will align you for greatness in every area of your life. And you can design your dream life by using this package. And believe it or not, I've had lots of testimonials recently from people. And then for package C, you can get a personal soul healing session with me where we go deep, we dive deep. It doesn't take long. It's 30 minutes together. Sometimes it goes over, and that's okay. But we want to get you balanced up. We want to hear you singing. I want to hear you laughing. All right. You can come in crying and complaining and kicking your feet, and you're going to go out saying, woohoo. Okay. Or I am not done. Okay. Until you are. And that's the way the sessions go. So I hope that everyone will do their part as your soul is calling you in to get healed from whatever's been dragging you down and holding you back. There may be something attached to you, right? It could be someone else's energy. You could be an empath. I want to train you how to stop that from happening. All right. If there's entities or curses, we can get rid of them in about 2 seconds. All right. It's very simple. It's easy. But why live like, sadness and worry is your story when you don't need to do that no more? And even with the stuff going on in the world, why live in fear of it? Right? It's time to break free from all of that and come outside of the matrix of it. Get out of that stuck energy. Be unlimited. All right. It's time to be unlimited. I like the word unlimited. All right. Because if you look in the sky, you look up at the sky, there's an artist there every day that paints a beautiful sky for us with all the beautiful clouds and the sun and the moon. Right. And when you look up there, it's expansive. It's beautiful. It's blue. It's flowing. Right. And then they let the rain down to wash everything and cleanse everything and purify it and feed the little animals in the nature, right? And we get the water from our shower. And what I ask people to do is from now on, take a 24 karat gold shower. When you take a shower, just stand there before you get in and say, this water is now healing water. This water is 24 karat gold water. I'm washing myself in it. Get in the shower now in a different mindset. All right. And enjoy your shower. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the rain. Enjoy the wind. When the wind is blowing real strong, it's blowing away things out of our way. Think about it that way. All right. Yeah. So instead of us complaining and focusing on this and that stuff going on in the news, shut the news off. Turn on the music, dance and clean, whatever. Yeah.
Turn on the music, dance and clean. Yes. Beautiful. That is so supportive, and we are grateful to you. Woohoo. We want to laugh and sing. We want to be back in that essence of who we are. Marlenea, you really assist people in connecting to the higher self, connecting to the essence. And when we do this for ourselves, we are helping the world. The world shifts. And Gaia, the earth, thanks you for it, because we are supporting her and all the inhabitants on earth when we do that. Really wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I can't wait till later when I watch the replay and see this gorgeous video. I'm telling you, woo. Oh, does anybody have any questions about the package or anything else?
I am looking and I'm just seeing comments saying that you are spot on. Wonderful. And I just want to share that, your 11 days together, you did mention that it's listen to one and go to sleep. Sleep on it and have yourself integrated with your higher self, with the angels, and then listen to the next one. I know sometimes we get so excited that we want to listen to them all. But again, I just want to say the protocol is one a day for 11 days.
Yeah, and if you miss a day, it's okay. Just start at the next track, you know what I mean, that you didn't get to. If you take the package today, we'll say, and it's still early afternoon, wonderful. My suggestion is do it as early in the day as you can and go throughout your day. So your body's moving around and you're doing what you usually do. And then you have a sleep cycle, like you go to bed at night, whatever. Because my thing is, you don't want to focus on, you know, clearing energy and all that right before bed, because you're not resting well, especially women. But yeah, so do it in the morning or the afternoon. And if you feel like it, you may play it, you know, a couple times. So you feel really clear from that. And then the next day you'll go to track 2 and you work on that with me. We don't want to overwhelm our mind and body, because then we get into that, you know, you feel drained. With this, we want to work one-on-one together. It's a session, really. And getting rid of the worry, first of all, and the stress and the fear and the attachments and the family stuff. It's all in there. All right. I didn't miss a thing, believe me. Very powerful. You feel really good when it's done. Where I've had times when, way back when I bought packages, I felt exhausted and I kept thinking about how terrible this was, and oh, I didn't clear that, you know, but not with this. It's just done. I love it. It's amazing how it was done, downloaded to me. I'm sitting there like in a trance and it's just being recorded. I love every minute of it. So if anyone would like to engage in this 11 days with me, that would be awesome. You can also, because it's yours for a lifetime, you can also use it again when you feel, you know, worried again, or something else comes up and you're like, oh, I got that track, you know, or your body feels off, right? Come back in and get balanced and harmonized for your sign, because stars and planets affect you. I know the moon affects me. I'm a moon child, and I'm also a water sign, and I'm on the scope. So I have, you know, I have the crab in me, which likes home. And then I got Leo the lion in me, which are, okay. So I don't take any crap, we'll say, and I don't give any either. But, you know, I am so intuitive, gifted. And the water, if you think about water, it keeps flowing. And so that's me. I keep flowing. And other signs are fire signs, right? Air signs, earth signs. So you have a certain soul song. You have a certain soul vibration. It's unique to you. And so this package is unique for every soul. That's what's so good about it. And today was really powerful, Lauren.
Yes. Yes. The collective soul session, soul healing session was palpable. And that is something we're grateful for you for. When we can feel it this way, not everyone feels it the same way. Not even people feel it. People may sense it or have a knowing, but it was beautiful. And we are grateful for you, Marlenea, grateful for your story, and grateful for you working with the angels and stepping up. You are an earth angel. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And thank everyone here, and thank the angels and the universe.
Yes. And thank you for everyone who shared in this event today, whether you're live or whether you're listening to it at another time. There is no time and space as we go quantum, and we can feel all of you. So we're grateful for you too. The link to this beautiful special offer to work with Marlenea is here on this webpage or in the video description box, and it's waiting for you in an immediate download. You can begin to work with it and feel those energies in your life affecting the world as well. Marlenea, as we say goodbye, is there any last thing you'd like to add?
One word. Victory.
Victory, victory.
Victory is the word. We have victory. The light wins. Victory.
The light wins, love wins. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And victory to everyone. Thank you, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your God source given day. Namaste.
Conversation, and thank you for dancing with us to the cosmic heart. As we raise our own vibration, we raise the vibration of the planet. This show is dedicated to you and all awakening hearts, as we are here to shine our bright light and amplify our love. Access all quantum conversations, special offers from our guests, and online healing retreats by visiting acoustichealth.com. I'm Loren Gailey, and from my sacred heart to yours, I honor your magnificent love and light. We leave you now with music from the universe. Music literally created by the universe, as musical notes were assigned to mathematical equations. The result is this beautiful music, available at acoustichealth.com. Namaste.